Hello guys, I am Sheetal Chaudhary from Aligarh Muslim University and pursuing BPEd. So I would like to share with you some practical tips to improving your communication skills. We are going to discuss two topics here. First is communication tips for listeners and speakers, and second one is discussing difficult topics effectively. So we are discussing one by one. Okay, I have done my level best is to ensure to give you something new. As we all know that in today's competitive world we should present ourselves in a better manner. So for that what we should suppose to do is communication improvement. Communication improvement is very important in today's competitive world. So here I want to clear one thing that communication in English or Hindi doesn't affect your way of communication because communication is an art and English is a language. So, in any language we are communicating, our way of listening and way of speaking matters, not in a which language you are communicating or want to present your views. So, now first of all, we are going to discuss the tips for listeners and speakers. So there are some points you can see in this slide. First point is give the worker a heads up. Don't bring up the issue by surprise. Instead, inform the worker in advance that you want to discuss something important. Schedule the conversation at an appropriate time but not too far in advance. Second point, hold the conversation in a private area. Privacy is very important when having difficult discussions. Select a quiet and private place where no one can overhear our conversation and where you won't be interrupted. A busy lobby and cafeteria, for example, are mostly likely not appropriate places. Third, articulates your role and responsibility as well as those of the workers. Before starting your discussion, articulate how each of you will be able to fulfill your roles and responsibility through this process. Example, that you are a manager are requires to prove a maintain a psychologically safe workplace. Instruct and supervise workers, monitor work practices to ensure success, address inefficiency and solve problems as needed. Fourth, express your goals to the worker. Start your discussion by defining what you hope to accomplish. Ensure that your goals are work or task oriented rather than related to the worker's personality or character. For example, rather than stating your goal as having the worker. So, next point is inquire about the worker's comfort level. It is the very most important topic. So, here it very effective way. Okay. Ask your worker if he or she is comfortable talking about the issue at hand and if necessary encourage them to share their experience, problem and feeling. Openly point out that the content of your conversation will remain confidential. Engage the worker and give permission to talk. Invite the worker to share his or her perspective on the issue. This way you learn how they see the problem and you can respond accordingly. Also involve the worker in finding solution. People may be more likely to follow instructions. So our next point is inquire about the worker's concern. Give the worker the chance to express concerns and ask if there are things that are bothering them. Listen actively and ask clarifying questions. This is our another point in which what he is saying, remain calm and listen actively to what the worker is saying. Let them know that you are listening and understanding by making eye contact, nodding your head and occasionally reflect